Ready for round 2. Double Weapon XP is back for a second weekend. Well, there goes my Saturday. What's going on, guys? It's Milla, and as you can see right here, we do have a second weekend of Double Weapon XP. So if you just started the game and you're looking for some of the guns that might be better to start leveling up first, here are a few that I suggest. First off, we're going to start with the AK-47. This is one of the better ARs in the game. It is very heavy hitting and it is really good. The AK-47 is probably my favorite gun in the game to use. The next one I recommend is the ACR 6.8. I'm currently in the process of leveling mine up. This gun just absolutely shreds and goes insane. So I definitely recommend this being one of the first guns you look to level up. Now the P90 is one that is very good for small maps such as Arena. This is probably where you want to use the P90 and get this level to max, because on those maps, this gun is insane. If you like sniping, the TAC 50 is the gun for you. This gun, I have level 60 right now. I have so many games where I'm going like 50 and 15, 40 and 19. So many good games and good clips with this gun. Even though it's technically not a quick scoping gun, as opposed to the M44, I still have some pretty good clips. With that being said, the M44 is also a really good option to level up during this double XP weekend. Some of these attachments you unlock later on in the levels make this gun more usable, because you do get a lot of hit markers with this if you're not hitting that upper body. So getting those attachments that are in the further levels are crucial for this weapon. This last gun here, the M16A4, it is very hit or miss. You may hate this gun, or you may think this is the best gun in the game. It all depends on how you play. If you don't have the right attachments on the gun, you're not going to have success with this. With that being said, try to level this up as much as possible so you can get those better attachments, and maybe you can find a video that gives you the best attachments and you can have some success with it. I definitely want to do one of these two SMGs. I'm leaning towards doing the P90, so I think I'm going to work on that. The M44, the ACR, and if I can, I want to get the M4A1. Can we just take a minute to admire this gun right here? Let's go ahead and hop into a quick game real quick. So this is the plays that I play on. I do not like zone control or hot shot, because one, I really don't understand hot shot, if I'm being completely honest. I thought it was kill confirmed, but yet you don't get points when collecting the tags. I don't know too much. And then zone control, I feel like the maps on it, it's just so defensive based. It's really, I don't know. So yeah, these are the three that I play: Escort, Domination, Occupy. Love them all. Let's go right into it. So what we're going to do as well is we're going to pop an XP booster, because if it's like last weekend's Double Weapon XP event, these actually stacked. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the things that I've been seeing on Twitter. This is probably not the best map to be trying to talk about anything I really want to talk about. Okay, so if you've been on Twitter and if you follow anybody on XDefiant, you've probably seen that the developers are they're actually very open about the game and everything, which I do appreciate, because a lot of these companies, they'll drop a game and they'll kind of just fade into the darkness and not really say much about the game. Well, that's not XDefiant developers, and we do really appreciate that. So if you've been looking around, you will see that there are three really big things that have been highlighted here. Got itchy shots. Oh boy. So the first thing being is the desync and the networking. Basically, when you're being shot around corners, after you say, like, I'm gonna get a fight right here, you know, he's doing some pretty good damage to me, and I want to run around this corner here. Usually, you probably will still die if you're right here, and that's because of the desync and networking, however you want to word it. They are very aware of that, and they are trying, I believe they're saying that they're just going through each code and just testing which one it is individually. So the desync is probably the most frustrating thing for a lot of players, and I completely understand. It is not fun to get shot around a corner that you are 5 feet beyond. So they are going to fix that. When all these are coming in, I have no clue. So the second thing that I saw is they addressed bunny hopping. And bunny hopping, basically what will happen is they'll be in a gunfight with you and they'll just keep jumping up and down, just like this. It makes it a lot harder to hit them. So smart of the player to do that. But if you actually played the beta, there actually was a penalty for jumping so much. You would actually get what they call jumper's fatigue. Okay, well, just ignore those shots. Ignore that. But yeah, you would get jumper's fatigue. After a few jumps, your gun will start to sway. Basically like you're holding breath with a sniper and you run out of breath. It'll start to sway like that. They, for some reason, did not bring that back into the full game's release. Why? No clue. I have no clue why that was not brought back into the game. But it's good to see that they will be adding it back with hopefully the first update. They didn't say specifically if all these will be coming out at once. I'm going to assume they all will come out at once. I guess I'm just not meant to snipe this game, by the way. Oh, okay. Gonna go ahead and bring out the good old ACR. And then the final thing that they're going to be fixing is the snipers. And people may sit there and say to you, oh, well, the snipers are overpowered. Personally, I don't think snipers are overpowered. That's just me, because I have plenty of games where I am sniping, and as soon as I miss my shot, it is game over for me. I stand no chance in a gunfight if I miss that first shot, because a lot of people are running around with the AK, and there's an example of DC right there. Look how far behind the wall I was. But yeah, I don't go for the snipers overpowered thing. Now, the thing they're going to be fixing is the flinch. The developers straight up said that the flinch on snipers is just not working at the moment. So it looks like they are going to be fixing that. I think kill both of them. And I'm all for that, because there should absolutely be flinch when you're shooting a sniper and you're being shot by a fully automatic weapon. There should absolutely be some sort of penalty if you're going to sit there and still try to snipe against an AR like the AK-47, which is probably the best gun in the game. I've seen a lot more people over the past week or so start to use it, and yeah, I can see why it is so good. There's guy behind me. So yeah, those are the 3 things that I've seen on Twitter that they're looking into fixing and everything. Hopefully they do that sooner than later, because this game has so much potential, and especially with COD being so down right now, and there's so much time between now and the release of Black Ops 6, which, by the way, stay tuned. I will be doing a lot of videos on Black Ops 6. I am so excited for that. The zombies, everything about the game I am excited for. Okay. So yeah, there's plenty of time for them to maximize this game and really push it out there to make sure it doesn't fade off when Black Ops 6 comes out. So yeah, those are the 3 things that are kind of like the big focal points of what I'm seeing on Twitter. Those 3 things should be getting fixed. I don't know a time frame on that, like I said, but I'm excited for when they do fix that, because I think that'll just excel this game to that next level and bring a lot more enjoyment to a lot of players. With that being said, go out there this weekend, enjoy yourself some double weapon XP, because my lord, do you need it for leveling up these guns, because it takes a long time, especially if you're trying to go for these gold. You have to get every weapon to level 100. Take advantage of this double weapon XP weekend, because I don't know how often they're going to do these. I don't know if it's going to be an every weekend thing, if it's just these first couple of weeks they're doing it, but please take advantage of this if you do want to play the game. I have a lot of fun playing it personally. I'm excited to sit here on my off day tomorrow and grind out these weapon levels. I will be streaming every night over on Kick. I'll be doing most of the grinding over on there, so go ahead, stop by, drop a follow, and just chat it up with us. Maybe we can run some games. And yeah, take care.